the ferry over to that over there behind me, another part of Holland. Everything's going well so far. Bike's heavy. I'm eating everything I possibly can to make it lighter. The sun's out. I got burnt yesterday, but apart from that, everything's going fine. Here we are in the Netherlands, cycling around. Pancake, wunderbar, no wind today. Day 6, morning on the Rhine, cycling south. Not sure how I get, but I'm managing about 70 or 80 miles a day. Beautiful sky, beautiful weather, not too hot yet. I'm sure I'm going to crack myself. Okay, day 7, just been told that there's been a military coup in Istanbul, or a shocker. I look awful. Anyway, can you believe 7 days I've been on the road and time has flown. I wish I was flying a little bit quicker, but I've got to remember this isn't a race. This is a challenge, and Another update, this is Koblenz. There, this side is the Moselle, this side is the Rhine. This is where they join, this is where I could split off and go up the Moselle, but I don't think I shall. I can continue on the Rhine. That is this morning's info. Goodbye. Exciting moment just happened, just passed over the 500 mark as I come into the town of Worms, and that's quite exciting for me. Let me just show you the quality of cycle paths that I've had to cycle through for the last 9 days. They're better than the roads we have at home. They're far better than the roads we have at home. And this is just a cycle path. Okay, take 2. Come out of Strasbourg. That was a nightmare getting out of. It's day whatever. It's probably 10 or 11. Can't make my mind up. I'm going along the canal, Rhine and something. Been coming along here for an hour and a bit. Dead straight, no one around, so I can shout rude words at the top of my voice. Like, anyway, so some doubts last night. Flipping church bells rang all flipping night. When will update as I get closer to today. Bye. Okay, here we have the French border, and I'm in France, now I'm in Switzerland, and now I'm in France. How exciting! And now I've got one leg in one country and one leg in another. Today's information package behind me, over there, is Germany, and of here is Switzerland, and that is how you distinguish which country you're in, is the way they go Germany or Switzerland. Day 13, back in Switzerland again. God, I can't get it right, and spent the night in Germany because it's cheaper, and this is the background. It's another super duper duper day, and anyway, yeah, so day 13. It's day 14. I'm having my breakfast by the river. The last time I will see this Rhine. I will be getting to Lake Constance. I was thinking about an hour and a little bit, and then I will head north to Ulm to look for the Danube. From there, who knows? It's been an interesting ride. It's been beautiful. Wish I had some more time to stop and look at things. I haven't, because you're always on the move. There you go. I will talk to you soon. Adios. Well, cats and kittens, I've reached Lake Constance, which is behind me here. It's a very bright day. Sorry, I can't. It's still early in the morning. I've got, I think it's the 14th day, cycled 870 miles. It's the end of the ride for me. But no one ever's done that joke before. Anyway, so I can't believe I've made it this far, and it's been fantastic down the Rhine. Saw some fantastic things. I'm sort of getting into cycling, not really sure yet. So the next point of call will be Ulm. Not really sure how I'm going to get there yet, because I don't seem to know a pathway there yet, but I'm sure there is. And anyway, that's what I'm going to do. So I will see you when I get to. Oh, anyway, I've just left Austria and back in Switzerland. I'm back in Germany again now. So adios, amigos. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the Danube, that way and that way. Yes, I have made it over the mountains of death to get here to start part 2 of my Odyssey of Oddity. And it's raining, and it's rained all day, well apart from this morning, so I'm covered in sweat or covered in rain. Now I'm almost there and it's getting late and the sun's just coming out. Yeah! What we have here is normal chiller beer, average size, nice beer. Then you have super duper beer. Super duper beer, super duper people like me, because that's me on the front there, obviously without the beard and horns, but there's me, and I'm going to drink all of it now. And this is me drinking said beer. Lash. Well, I'm still drinking my beer, and I'm going to get all philosophical now and quote some Homer. Beer is the cure and cause of all problems. Homer Simpson, that is. Yep, that's me being philosophical. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I've done it. 1,000 miles closer to my goal. Okay, my joke from earlier, comic genius. Hey, did you hear that? Tailwind. The joke I had planned when my phone was mileometer was gonna click over to 1,000 was just before it was going to click over. My joke was, man, German walks into a bar, the barman says, "Did you phone the emergency services?" And the German says, "Me, dial 9999." That is funny. Fact. Occasionally the path takes one away from the river, obviously for some reason whatsoever, up into the hills, and you come across beer, but none of it ready to drink, and sunflowers and forestry and nothing anywhere apart from farmland. So I guess in yonder valley is where the Donna, as they call it, comes back into play again. We will find out. Attention! Well, don't tell anyone, but I am sort of semi-cheating here. Be on the bike. I decided to come down on the boat instead for a little jaunt of holidayness. I am a bit annoyed though, like I missed out on the oldest monastery brewery in the world, and I missed out and went past it. How? What a bummer. Morning all, this is day 19 of Adrian's Oddity. It's going well, it's a warm one today, just gone 9:22, and I'm on my way to Regensburg, allegedly the best preserved medieval town in Europe. It better be. And I would have been up earlier and on my way if it weren't for the bloody churches. All night long they play the bells. Every 15, half hour, 45 minutes, hour, they have a dong dong dong, which keeps you awake all bloody night. Anyway, so that's where I'm going. I wonder what you're doing. Okay, it's day 20, about the 40-mile mark. I like to stop and treat myself to a chocky milk, which is the best thing in the whole day apart from the beer at the end of the day. Cycling, I couldn't really give a stuff about. I'm about, I don't know, 5 kilometres away from Austria, which would be a good marker to get out of Germany and into another country. Okay, day 20. This is behind me, Passu, which I think makes me in Austria. I'm not really quite sure, because I haven't really been quite sure for many of the places I've crossed into, but anyway, that is Passu. That is where most of the tour boats leave to go to Budapest. I think I might get on one. Yeah, that is my crossing the borderline face. It works every time, no one bothers me. So like zigzagging between Austria and Germany, Bavaria, and I think soon around that corner down there, if you can see it, it's going another bridge back into Austria. I think that's finally where I say goodbye. I think this river's been better than the Rhine. I think it looks nicer, and the beer's been great. Last night's camping was wonderful. Had the whole campsite on a farm to myself. Finally got some sleep. No frigging church bells, which is great. So hang on. Let me just flip the camera around that way. In front, hopefully you can see them. It'll be a father and a daughter or son. Look how much stuff the little boy or girl's got. He's got more than me. That's fantastic. Good dad. For the day. Say hello.
Hi.
Wollt ihr das Naturwunder Schlögener Schlingen? Is the ferry? How cheap?
It's cheap. It's cheaper than cycling. My legs are going to appreciate this, and I might have a beer on the other side too.
Yeah.
Well, here we are, day 21, week 3. Didn't think that was going to be happening. Thought I'd have got bored and gone home by now. Still might happen. Just left a little village called Inns, and literally I had 2 inns. Poured with rain last night. It's a nice sunny morning today though. I'm hoping to get past Linz. I'm on my way to what's it called? They call it Wien. It's called, oh, edit that bit out, you moron. It's called Vienna. There you are, it's called Vienna. That's where I'm hoping I can get as close to as possible today. Good morning. This is the morning of the 23rd second billionth day I've been on this bike, I think. And I've been through the desert on a horse of no name. And I'm back now in beautiful, whoops, landscape like that. I hope this is working. Top photographer that I am. Yep, it's a beautiful morning. I might have said that 20 times already, but it's a beautiful morning. And it is a beautiful morning, you've got to say it's a beautiful morning. Had a good night last night, good sleep. Weather didn't rain, thank God. Oh, dead bird on the floor. And yeah, I push on and on and onwards. For me, it's the mornings are the best because it's not too hot. There's not too many people around, and it's just perfect. It's so sort of tranquilly, yodery, perfect. You can poodle along. So it's not too hot. It's just magnificent. Anyway, so I tried to keep. I'm going too fast. I tried to keep the cadence spinning, and I like to keep about 12.5 miles an hour. That way I don't get too hot and I don't start sweating and need to drink too much. But when people are in the way, oh, they get on my tits. I'm also old people on electric bikes passing me with no nearly swore, no effort whatsoever, no sweat, no, oh yeah, bastards. Hey, welcome back to AD Vision. It's at moments like this, in this same morning, by the way, after I left Gren, beautiful town, and it's so lovely and peaceful. I just feel like I could ride forever and ever and just keep on going. But I know 100% by about 3 o'clock, I hate cycling. I hate it with a passion, and I want a beer and I want to lie down on the floor and never get on a bike again. Come the next morning, starts all over again. Here I am at the site of the, as you can see behind me, the Willendorf Venus, found 30,000 years ago, about 11 centimetres. Big, tall, made out of limestone as a fertility emblem sort of thing. But anyway, behind me is the actual site where it was, just there. And it's AD Vision. We are on the road again, day 20 billion, and a 4 and a 3 maybe in there as well. But yesterday, didn't get a photograph of it, so just imagine it. But a half-built nuclear reactor. They were building Austria were building their only nuclear reactor they were going to have, and when was it? Probably in the 70s, decided to have a no nuclear policy. So you've got a half-built nuclear reactor sat on the side of the road. So if anyone wants to buy one cheap, come here, it's there. Ciao. Hey, it's AD Vision. Tales of the Riverbank comes from just outside Vienna. Couldn't believe it, but they don't call it Vienna, they call it Wien. And I made a protest and bypassed Wien because that means that everyone who lives in there is a wiener. Well, I'm still going on the straight bit, as you can see. And here's like that way. Still. I've almost wished my... Said Auf Wiedersehen, Austria. I don't know how to say hello Slovakia, but I am now in Slovakia, and give me, I don't know, an hour maybe, I'll be saying goodbye Slovakia, hello Hungary. So till then, toodles. Anyway, I have now made it to Hungary. I left Austria, Auf Wiedersehen, Austria, said hello and goodbye to Slovakia in the space of less than an hour, and then I crossed over into Hungary. And the second I did, the roads were crap. The drivers tried to run you down, a bit like back in England, so it's a bit like being back at home. But it feels great to know that I have now hit the barrier that I was getting over into another country that was different, and feel like I'm on my way out again. It's great though. It's like I expected. It's a lot cheaper, but at least I'm on my way. AD Vision comes to you today from day 2 of Hungary, and I still haven't seen anything that resembles anything that looks nice so far. It's all just broken factories, loads of lorries, nearly got knocked off by half an hour ago. Yeah, it's just like, it's what you would imagine of a post-communist country. Lots of big cars around, but I just don't see it anywhere that resembles ever wanting to come here again. Maybe Bucharest, but I'm not going to, probably won't stop there. I'll probably just whiz by, because I don't want to go in as a cyclist. That might change when I get there. I'm having bored, so let's see. AD Vision are now.
These are now my new absolute favourite. Yummy, yummy, yummy.
So I pulled over to go for a swim on one of the beaches you will find rarely along the river that you can actually get to, and go for a dip, which was most refreshing. As I said, it's been a hot day today, so push on. Bored of this. Boring. Day 26 and day 27. Day off yesterday, as you know, behind me. Nice bridge, people going across. Reminds me of London, and embankment. Morning. Good morning. Oh, it's AD Vision coming from somewhere. I have been working on a theory that I run my day, I don't run my day, but the day is predicted and precast how it's going to go by the bell. If the bell rings like that, then it's going to be a good day. If it rings like it's going to be a bad day. So today is going to be a good day. Hope you have one too. Joys of being out here is when you run out of water. Can I get it in there? Yeah. Go looking for one of these. Here's fantastic free water. Look at this. And it's good water as well. Good drinking water, free. Marvellous. Every time I hear those bells toll, I think it's for me. I think that someone's going to start shouting, "Bring out your dead! Bring out your dead!" I forgot to tell you yesterday, I got my mojo back. I'm actually having fun again. It's not boring. Went out and got very drunk last night though. 2 English lads who are cycling to New Zealand, or they think they are. AD Vision this morning is gone down the Dyke roads, and now we are crossing the Donna again to another port. I have no idea what it's called, and then we are pretty much close to saying goodbye to Hungary, and it will then be on to Croatia, I believe. I have to think about these things now because I'm old and I'm frail, and the heat and the sun and the cycling is all getting to me, and I don't know where I am. So that's it. I give you Croatia. I thank you. Yes. I made it to Croatia.
It's a bit out of control. I'm in my very small tent, and the campsite's been taken over by the campsite. It just laid up bottles and bottles of schnapps and wine and shit like that, and obviously much later than they might do.
I'm crossing the bridge from, Croatia into Serbia. This is the border crossing. I've been through passport again, and that is the Danube, Donna, and it's been a bugger of a day. It's been a hot one. My fault, I got hungover. We got harassed by the owner of the campsite who made us drink lots and lots of, hang on, just changing air. Yeah, made us drink wine and schnapps and beer, and it was good fun, but not when you want to cycle the next day. And it's been hilly, I mean up and down, all day, and I can't get, my legs just won't do it. They've gone jellified now. I can only do flat cycling, I can't do hills. So anyway, that was goodbye Croatia. Hello Serbia. Bye. last night's decision to quit early was a wise one, because a massive storm came in and I ended up staying on Jollity Farm with the pigs and the peacocks and the baby goats over there, and I had a room and I had a bed, the first bed in 20 plus days, and it was fantastic. The food was fantastic and I got to sleep lots and lots. And these will catch you. That's what you look like. Yeah. You like the look of you? That's what you look like. Yeah.
Za mną cika, za mną potraga, a prede mną płuca do wraga. Warta mi je ficiok, rakije, tu bi moglo da...
Serbia, left Belgrade, didn't bother stopping, got knocked off by an old guy, kicked the crap out the front of his car, got side-swiped by a bus and pushed off the road. Anyway, so I am going to push on as far as I can. I've gone over the 2,000 mark, which is amazing, and if I can keep the damn dogs, if it wasn't mosquitoes before, it's bloody dogs. Every 15 minutes you've got one flying up. So I've got this length of pipe here, that's it, and it's about 1 metre and a bit long, and I swipe them. If I could kill the little bastards I would. Anyway, here we go again. Adios. Are we on? Okay, yeah, another thing I forgot to say was the roads went from super shit before whatever that town was called, to being the best I've had of the whole trip, really. They were fantastic. I was cruising along at 20 miles an hour. So as this journey's gone on, I've actually stopped thinking about it as a journey anymore. I don't know where I am. I don't know what day of the week it is. I don't really know what time it is. It all just comes down to a distance I have to. My saving grace of this whole trip has been beer! Beer! Glorious beer! Yes! And jockey milk. Don't forget jockey milk. But I can't get it into my head what I've done, where I've been, where I'm going. Each day has morphed into one. I keep having flashbacks of other parts of other countries I've been to, and just think of them as a completely different trip I've been on. It's very odd. I know there's a psychology with this solo travelling and what it does to your head, and nothing. But my beautiful face! I haven't gone mad. This isn't mad. This is happy. Well, the scenery has certainly changed drastically in the last 20 minutes. It's gone from being quite flat forestry farmland to back into beautiful. It is so lovely. It's sort of saved itself for the last. I'm in the puddle. Just soon doing whether I'm going to get a bed or I'm going to have to camp wild. I'm not really sure. There doesn't seem to be much in these villages. The further I go along here, big signs for them. When you get there, there's it's someone's stolen the village. But let's see. Okay, everyone out.
So you're looking for the secret that got me here. Some kind of magic ingredient that takes you there. Well,
Good day of high speed, beautiful views, and ended up at a really interesting little not border crossing, but river crossing place, with a very antiquated old boat going over the river. But it's, yeah, how one thing can change to another for the better, thank God. Needed it after this morning's knocking me over session. So here's to today's journey. Here's to tomorrow's as well.
but you just have to keep showing up. You just keep showing up. Yeah, you just.
Serbia. This is day 31, and look at the view behind me. Forget me. Ignore me. I'm not here. I'm not here, okay? But look at that background. It's a great moment to be like quiet and no cars running me down. I'm about to be bitten by a dog, no doubt. And yeah, I think I've got one more night in Serbia and half a day, and then that'd be due, and I'd be out of here, and I'd be on my way to another one. Then I saw a sign saying free campsite, and there's a climbing festival group here, and there's a fishing festival going down in the village with the most god-awful music you've ever heard. And you might be able to hear some of the music in the background at the moment. Anyway, it's been the worst bits of this country have been obviously the cities, which always are. But since then, it's been so beautiful. It's gobsmacking. It's knackering climbing up the hills, but brilliant coming down. But the views are fantastic, and it just makes it all really, really worthwhile. The people are good. Tonight's meal consisted of salami, sausage, my hand in the way, some wine and some beer. But the view is spectacular. You know, looking around, it's been a cracking day. I mean, it really has been a cracking day. It's like a long day, but I will be, fingers crossed, leaving here, and I'll be in the second from last country. So there you go.
Ice cream for breakfast, that was good. We're heading towards the border. I think probably another hour or two. Being a bit optimistic there. And fingers crossed I'll be in Bulgaria. Oops, shit. Anyway, this is the border crossing from Serbia to Uncle Bulgaria. So it's goodbye Siberia. Hello, Uncle Bulgaria. Oh my god, I'm knackered today. It's a hot one. Vidin in Bulgaria, the first town as you cross the border from where I am, and at the moment I am in the abandoned synagogue that after the Second World War the Jewish people left, and it fell into disrepair by the Russian state afterwards, and then they decided to do, so I'm just making sure I don't fall through anything, start renovating it. But they took the roof off, and then the fall of communism, and they ran out of money, and so unfortunately it's now just, once they took the roof off, it went really downhill quickly, and now it's like thus in the background, no roof, and it's slowly disintegrating. And this is the scenery that I sort of like dreamt I would be cycling along, and the car hasn't passed me in, I reckon, 45-50 minutes, and I just has got the bloody camera out to show how beautifully peaceful it's turned into the M25. Anyway, today started off yuck, and it's hot, it's bloody hilly. I'm too old for this, but you know. Anyway, today's whinge is me sat in a bus stop waiting for the rain to subside after I've just climbed up a massive hill, another one. There's a pack of dogs waiting just up there. See them? I have to cut that bit out. See those little shits up there? Yeah, they're waiting to chase me. I've got my stick ready. I might pick some stones up as well. The last few days have been anything but joy. Been very hard, very hot, and very uncomfortable. The only saving grace is I can get to a hotel each night, and yeah, well, there's not really a lot I can say about it. Just been on the most suicidal road I could ever have gone on. It was unbelievable how I managed to make it this 5 or 6 miles. God only knows. It was the scariest thing I think I have ever experienced. It's just blown me away how bad it was. So I've had to come off and take a long detour around. Well, you find me here today on a rather dank, rainy day, in front of these fine sand sculptures, saying farewell to the river, the Donna. That's another point I forgot to say. I would have thought by now, after 35 days of cycling, that I would be fitter. I don't feel any fitter. My legs don't work any better. My lungs are crap at the moment. There you go. That wasn't me pausing for a vein. That was me actually just trying, because I'm walking. I'm not used to walking. I'm used to sitting on a dark bicycle, being pedaling along like a loon. So that's the situation there. Is I don't feel fitter. I don't feel wiser. I feel knackered. I feel the only thing I will miss is that first beer after you've been cycling is incredible. You can sling it down your neck with such gusto, and it tastes fantastic. And you want the second one, and then that's it. The feeling's over. But that first beer, this is like what beer was made for the thirsty. I've made it! The last 48 hours have been not as anticipated. The storms got worse, the lightning got worse, the trucks got worse, I got hit again, I got a lift with a lorry driver over the border. I gave up again and I jumped on the train and I ended up in the middle of Istanbul, and now I'm working my way to the old sector over there, where I shall be putting my feet up for a couple of days before I fly home. Yes, 48 hours, how things can change. This is so exciting! 4,500 and something kilometers, 2,800 and something miles. I give you Istanbul. Of the hotel I'm staying at. Behind me is, you can just see the tops of the minarets and stuff like over there. That's tomorrow's trip. Today was the Asa Sophia, anyway, that's the Bosphorus in the background. It's been a fantastic day being off the bicycle. And now I'm back at the hotel after eating a kebab and beer on a Saturday night. Bargain. I'm drinking some duty-free vodka that I bought. I don't know why. Probably get pissed really. Yep, we're on. Hello everybody, this is my last day in Istanbul and I fly out tomorrow, and this is my last day I'll be able to go on my bicycle because I missed it. So I've gone cycling in mental traffic. I've now found a nice little part so that I can say goodbye to everyone and say goodbye to this trip. It's been a blast. I can't explain it. It's taken a lot to get through my head. Too many images, too many memories, too many moments to comprehend so quickly, and then to end up in Istanbul's been fantastic because it's, you know, it's taken my mind off trying to think why the hell I did this trip. It's been brilliant and I'm going to miss it actually. It's a really odd thing. After all that bitching I did beforehand, I am actually going to miss, you know, being on my bike, pedaling along. One thing I won't miss are the bloody dogs and the bloody traffic, but the bicycle, yeah, I miss that. I miss the freedom of movement. I'm not sure about the slowness, that's me, but I will miss certain aspects of this trip a lot. Have I learned anything? God knows. It's going to take a little while for all this to be processed, so I can't actually comment on that. Yeah, I'd like to say a fond farewell to you all, and hopefully, now that I'm old, it won't be my last annoying habit of videoing every moment and putting it on the on Facebook. From me to you, goodbye. And my bike. Oh yeah, I did tell you about my bike. It's an Oxford Works bike. It's a brilliant bike. It looks a bit weird because of the size of the frame against the wheels, but it's a brilliant bike, better than me, and it's been a joy to ride all the way down there, so thank you Oxford Bike Works. Okay, that's about it from me, so